going on, everybody? Wanted to bring you outside with me today because it's a beautiful day in February. It's like 45 degrees out today, and figured it'd be a great time to get outside and do a little bit of shooting. Today we are going to be looking at a new release that I got. Been hunting one down for a little bit, ended up finding one off Facebook Marketplace. It is the Ultraview Thumb Button. So instead of just their traditional hinge release, this one's an actual button release. So really looking forward to trying this out. First review, thoughts of it, I should say, feels a lot better in my hand than my previous release. My last release that I was shooting was a Stan Just X, which is pretty much the same concept, cocking lever and thumb actuated release here, but feels a little bit more rigid in the hand. The clasp here is magnetic, so when you hook it in the string, you don't got to worry about it falling off or anything. I don't know how well you can see that here. This clasp here is all magnetized, so you don't have to worry about that coming undone. Same thing with this. When you don't have the cocking lever actuated, that'll clip forward and magnetize basically on the clasp, and it won't open up. Pretty simple operation, just hooking it on your string, activating the cocking lever, and then adjusting your position and thumb pressure on your actual trigger here. So when you're ready to shoot, all you got to do is just squeeze, and the clasp opens up and comes off your D-loop. A ton of adjustability within the actual trigger itself. There's front and back, swings around. The thread on the actual on the thumb barrel itself is off center, so you can loosen that up, and it moves around to have a little bit better position for your thumb, and it's really just basically whatever feels more comfortable. And there is this travel force on the side, more or less, just basically equates to what your trigger weight would be. So looking forward to trying this out. So without further ado, let's shoot some arrows and see what this thing feels like. Throwing it on the D-loop, put the clasp around there, click down on your cocking lever, and that way it's not going to come loose. And then we're going to throw an arrow in here and see how it does. Still might need to do a little adjusting with the actual thumb position and where the trigger sits. It's not terrible, but definitely a little bit different than, well, that makes it a lot easier. A little different than the last release I was using. So if you click the cocking lever here, you can just slip it right in. I don't know if you can see that real well. If you click down on the cocking lever, and then the clasp is already set, you can just hook it right through here with your D-loop. So, give her another go here. First impression's definitely a lot smoother than my last release. Just overall, it just feels a lot more rigid, a lot more solid. It just feels a lot better in the hand. The other thing that I really like about it is this oversized knob here. The actual thumb button itself being knurled like this fits really well on the hand when you're shooting. And with it being oversized like this, you can really get your thumb wrapped around it. And just applying the smallest amount of pressure just feels super natural when it goes off. Alright, after shooting a few arrows here, overall thoughts on the Ultraview over the release I was using before, which is the Stan Just X. This is the release I was using the last 2 seasons. It has worked well, not really a lot of complaints with it. Not as rigid in my opinion, but I mean, that's just my opinion. And I don't like the, I guess the clasp, if you want to call it that. Just needing to, what I was doing was basically cocking it and then putting this around the D-loop and clipping it in, which I don't know if there's any other better way to do it. With the Ultraview, definitely like how it's just a little bit more robust, fits a lot better in the hand. It's just, overall, just feels like a little bit better construction. You definitely get what you pay for with these. But I like that the clasp on this is magnetic and that you can cock it and still get your D-loop behind this tab after it's already clasped and locked. So looking forward to trying it out this year, and we'll see how it shoots. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.